Hello and welcome to Feed the Direwolf with me, at least everyone, aka MrSuryt. Been a while since I've been on my Direwolf world. Not trying to replace it already. I've just been very busy, so yeah, haven't had the time is all. Oh, one shot that guy. And I'm used to having a jetpack. Mixtape craft, I have a jetpack, which I often lose, but have to recraft. Today, I thought, now I wasn't going to make the extra armor or use the extra armor right away from the modulated power suit. I think I'm going to. I think I'm actually going to fully upgrade these. I'll probably leave one or two things off them. Got most of what I need here. I'm going to get myself out in it, charge it up, and see what it's like versus the Wither. Because if it is good enough against a Wither, then this is going to be still a complicated build, but relatively cheap, quick and easy way of getting the function of pretty much everything bar the solar helmet, the advanced or ultimate solar helmet. But it will add the ability to fly and glide, so yeah, let's have a little look at it. We'll start with the armor, the head. Now you have your armor first. Your armor as first. Let's try that again. Your armor first, the actual plating. Now there's two different types of plating. You have iron and diamond. I'm sure you can guess which is the better. There is then the energy shield. The energy shield is, well, it says right there, energy shields are much lighter than plating but consume energy. Diamond plating, lighter than iron and more protective. And then iron's your basic plating. Well, what I want to do is put on an energy shield and diamond plating, just because I can. Now the energy shield needs 2 more force field emitters, and the diamond plating, sorry, uses an advanced plating. The force field emitters, we have made these before. I still got a few from last time, plus I've made another 1 or 2. They are solenoid, which we also made last time, an advanced circuit, and ender pearls. And I am swimming in ender pearls at the moment, so that's fantastic. The solenoid was a machine block surrounded by the wiring. The wiring was gold cable with redstone. So that was easy enough. So anyway, oh wait, I didn't show you the plating. The plating isn't too cheap, so it might take me a while on my multiplayer world to get this, but still not terrible. 5 diamonds and an advanced circuit. The advanced circuit is a normal circuit, bit of glowstone, bit of lapis and some redstone. So yeah, not terrible. But anyway, let's add the force field energy shield first of all. Now of course we can increase the strength. 6 points, that's not too bad. Does use a fair bit of energy per damage. Actually, that's not terrible, really. I've taken quite a lot of, well, the quantum suit does use up quite a lot of energy itself. Now that doesn't add any weight or storage, energy storage, but quite a decent bit of armor there. Now if we put diamond plating on as well, let's have a look at what happens here. That does add weight, and physical armor 6 points. You can see it doesn't actually increase the armor up here, putting both of them on. About the only benefit to putting the diamond plating on is, well, disadvantage is the weight. If you get over 25 kilos, it starts to slow you down. The only advantage would be if I was to run out of energy, I'd still have some kind of armor on there. to be honest, I'll probably end up just salvaging this off it, but for the time being I want to put it on there just to shove it off. Then you have your energy. Of course, what's the word? It shares this energy around. You can see up the top here, that's the actual energy of the power tool. It is meant to share it around, so when you're using energy on the power tool, energy does come off on your other pieces as well. Well, that's how it originally works, so we'll see if it still does. I do want to, of course, add some batteries to this. We made these last time. I haven't added a new bench for it, just because we've made them very recently. So if you want to see the recipes for some of these items, like all the capacitors, just watch the last video from the Direwolf. But anyway, that is the HV capacitor recipe there. So we're going to put one of those elite batteries in, and maximum energy. When you up this, of course, it ups the weight. That's added 10 kilos, but we've got an extra 5 million Minecraft joules. Wait, 5 million joules? Yes, which is fairly decent, considering this armor here will only use up 500. So yeah, it will last quite a while. Again, I can add these here to also increase. Well, I added it now. That'll only go up to 500 kilojoules, so 500,000. That's taken me over the weight though, so I'm not actually going to. Probably didn't get it back. There's only a small chance of getting the items back when you salvage, and of course I'm not going to put in a basic battery. Eventually, if I do start to struggle up here, I will, but for the time being should be fine. Next we want this one here, the water electrolyzer. When you run out of air, this module will jolt the water around you, electrolyzing a small bubble to breathe from. Basically it's the quantum, oh, wrong button. It's the quantum suit helmet's ability to breathe underwater. As simple as that. And to make that, we just want more of these LV capacitors, which we also made last Direwolf episode. So we'll install one of those. That's pretty cheap actually. So yeah, there we go, the helmet. Now there's a couple more things down here we can add. You can add this little hologram emitter, which will change. You can use to change the colour. I'm not too fussed. On my multiplayer, I probably would. Let's have a look. Not too sure if I've. We'll come back and have a look at it if I've built myself enough of these. You then have transparent armor if you'd like people to just see you as, well, make the item transparent so you can show off your skin without losing armor. It's just so that people can see your skin, obviously, instead of your armor. That could be useful if you were to get into a fight with someone and you don't want them to know what kind of armor you've got on. This one here, the aura meter, connects up with thermic goggles to show the nearby aura values. Does not reveal aura nodes, only shows the HUD. So that's that little display down the bottom here, the bottom left hand corner, that shows you what the aura is like in the area. That could actually be quite useful. So I will add that there. Goggles of revealing are needed from Thorncraft, and a hologram emitter. So there's your hologram emitter. You got cactus green, rose red, lapis glowstone, some glass, and another piece of wiring. These here, they do have to be in that order. You can see they actually correspond to the hologram emitter over here. And of course we've already got a spare pair of goggles of revealing. I'm not using my good pair because I've got repair 2 on them. I'm not too can't remember putting it on there, but apparently I do. So let's use them. Thankfully that does not add anything either. Oh, wrong button again. So there we go. Looking at this here, we've got installed mods, diamond plating, energy shield, elite battery, water electrolyzer, and aura meter. Let's whack that on. my armor down here did not go down at all. And doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the torso. Now this one has the same, your armor, energy, and cosmetic minus the goggle, the aura meter. It has a few extra movement buffs though. But anyway, let's put in our energy shield. Give us full points. We don't really need it, but we will. And we'll whack in another one of these too, I think. Yeah, I've made a few, so we may as well. Like I said, I'll probably end up taking them out, but whack them in. Energy, of course, we're going to whack the most OP, the largest battery we can. You can see now up here it's gone from 5.6 to 10.6 after I put the helmet on. Let's install another 5 million, which is going to be fairly decent. Let's just have... oh, stop hitting that one. Yeah. So these here, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 million EU. It's EU Minecraft joules. They are different. They're not the same. It's not the same amount, but it gives you an idea. This is a lot of energy. Now let's have a look at these. We'll put all three of them on. Probably won't need all three, but we'll start with the jetpack. And that's exactly what you think it is. A jetpack should allow you to jump indefinitely, or at least until you run out of power. Ooh, I've just noticed it requires 4. Not sure that I've built enough of these. But anyway, we're definitely going to put this on. It's a jetpack. Why would you not put it on? 4 iron thrusters needed for that. Now this is how you make an iron thruster. Yeah, I don't think I've made enough of those. We'll find out. That's solenoids in the top left, top right and middle, and bottom right and middle left. It's 20 to 4 in the AMs here, so I'm going to make a few little stuff-ups like that. Derps. Glowstone dust in the very centre. You want an advanced circuit in the bottom left. Made like so. We've made these plenty of times before. And an advanced machine block in the left middle. And we've made these before as well. Carbon plating, advanced alloy, and a machine block. Oh, well there you go. It can also be around the other way. I'm going to take that one just in case I need it. So let's whack that on. Jet thrust, jet energy consumed. Let's whack it all the way up. Doesn't add weight, only energy consumed. And it's not... well, that's per tick, so I guess that will add up over time. Parachute. Add a excuse me. Add a parachute to slow your descent. Activate by pressing sneak, which is shift of course, in midair. Sounds interesting. That requires 2 parachute. That's not the parachute. That's the parachute. 2 pieces of string, 3 pieces of wool. That's... well, can't get much easier than that really. So 2 of those, we'll install those. Nothing else here, no extra weight, no energy consumed. Fantastic. Glider. Now, tack on some wings to turn downward into forward. To turn downward into forward momentum, press sneak plus forward while falling to activate. So, pressing shift will slow your descent, and then if you push forward you'll slowly glide forward. Why not? That's 2 glider wings, and I just showed you those. It's another solenoid and some more carbon plating. Carbon plating, again, we've made this many a times. You need coal dust, which you can get from the polarizer, or you get from the MrSuryt. That gives you the raw carbon fibre. If you put 4 of those, 2 raw carbon fibre. Come on. Oh, froze for a bit. Gives you a raw carbon mesh, and then you whack that through the compressor and you'll get your carbon plate. So 2 of those will give us the ability to glide. Again, nothing added, nothing wasted. Cosmetic, transparent armor, and change the color again. We don't need those. So we've got the battery, we've got the shield, we've got the glider, we've got the parachute, plating, jetpack. That sounds good to me. Let's see. Power armor torso. It has added a little bit of power to it already. Not a great deal, but let's have a look. Oh, missing my sleeves, but yeah, I don't mind it. Probably would like something on the sleeves, but it doesn't look terrible. So, yep, we got that. Next one, boots, or feet. Again, we've got our shield. I hope I've got enough of these. 2 more. Ooh. Yeah, I should have enough. Bit of plating. May as well. Oh, let's not forget to tinker with it. That's the point of it after all. These are all adding 6 armor, so yeah, well more than what I can actually have on. We install some more energy storage capacity, battery of course. You had the same cosmetic, not going to bother. Now we've got the jet boots. Jet boots are not as strong as a jetpack, but they should at least be strong enough to counteract gravity. Probably won't need them, but let's whack them on anyway. That's just 2 more ion thrusters. Jet thrust. Yeah, probably about half, is it? Half of what the jetpack consumes, and the jet thrust is about half as well by the look of it. Totally pointless me putting it on now I think about it, but we'll do it anyway. Why not? Now the shock absorber, that's a must. With some servo springs and padding, you should be able to negate a portion of fall damage. We're putting that on for sure. Wool and servo motor. Again, we've made these before. Now I can't actually install that because I do not have wool on me, do I? No, I don't. I do have wool right there. There we go. Let's install it. Impact energy consumed. Distance deduction. Let's 100%. That really doesn't use much energy either. Alright, let's have a look what they look like on. From grey with a little green dot on the side to grey. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. And the last one, excuse me, a bit of a frog in my throat at the moment. We'll whack the shields on. Excuse me, very unprofessional, wasn't it? We'll put in some energy, some batteries, energy storage. So look how much we're storing at the moment. Now this one here has more little boosts than any other. You got the uphill, step assist, a pair of dedicated servos allow you to effortlessly step up 1 meter high ledges. Thorncraft, yeah, Thorncraft has some boots of the traveller, I think they're called, that are, I'm guessing will be like these here. Well, that's just 2 servo motors, nothing to add, thankfully. Swim boost, by refitting an ion thruster for underwater use, you may be able to add extra forward or backward thrust when underwater. That's another ion thruster and 2 solenoids, and thankfully I do have enough ion thrusters. Let's have a look. Just enough, so there you go. But we're definitely putting that on there. And underwater movement boost and swim boost energy consumption. There we go, why not? Jump assist, another set of servo motors to help you jump higher. Yes, please. Oh, okay, now power increases energy consumption and jump multiplier 500%. I may end up having to turn that down. And compensator, that's the exhaustion, jump exhaustion compensation, and energy consumed. We may have to play around with that a little bit later as well. And the last one, a sprint assist, a set of servo motors to help you sprint. Double tap forward to go faster. Yes, please. Okay, so we've got power and compensation again. Sprint energy consumption going up, so is the exhaustion compensation. Obviously we don't want to be too exhausted whilst doing this. And speed multiplier 300%. Wow. Okay, we're still not adding weight there, so that's good. And that should be it. Let's have a look at what they look like. So, they're reasonably similar, they just go for blue as opposed to the green. But we are now fully kitted out. Oh, we are slow. That's some good jumping. There's your gliding. Just gliding around. Ooh. Let's see. Yep, so I don't actually have to jump up these little 1 meter blocks, these single blocks. And just run straight up them. Whoa. No fall damage. This rain is getting very annoying. Where's the way out? Actually, we can just walk straight up this. It's very sluggish though with all that weight. Hello. Aha. No damage. Run fast to get in here. Oh. Forgot I had this going. Let's go down and see if the wither wants to be killed today. Come on. Come on. You can see my aura has fixed up. The end of last episode, and for the world download that I made available, that was last episode I made that available, it was extreme down here. Flux was very high to extreme, and oh, I like that. And it was at about 40 of the 600 odd. Hello. Oh, yeah, that's another thing with the power tool. I have noticed that it doesn't count as a kill for your soul shard. I don't know if that's been fixed since last I seen it, or what's been going on there, but hopefully it does get fixed. Let's kill these guys. How are we going with that? Tier 4, 566. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now I forgot to get something up here. I wonder what the... There you go. Forgot to get a couple of these. 1, 2, 3 of you. Should have enough. Soul sand. Do I have soul sand here? No, I don't. Oh, that's terrible. Clearly I didn't plan this out beforehand. Oh, oh. Why on... There we go. What the... It's a little temperamental. There we go, got up. Fantastic. Now, what was a soul sand? Oh, my memory's not working today. Whereabouts is the soul sand in here? You guys probably have a better idea than I do. I don't use it often enough, clearly. It's going to be easier just to go to the nether, I'm thinking. The disadvantage to having such a large sorting room is nothing's really sorted. What on earth is that? Why do I have tin over here? Okay, fair enough. Oh, bit of lag. Not there. What on earth? Must have collected it whilst I had Silk Touch on. Nothing there. Ooh, dirt over here. And is that it there? Have we found it? We have. I'll take it all down with me. May as well. Okay. Really does feel very sluggish, even when you're sprinting. Which I'm not a massive fan of, but what can you do? It's going to take me some while to get used to this set of armour, I'm thinking. What did I just do that for? God, I'm an idiot. Don't do that. This is the one that I wanted to go into. Did I mention that it is very early right now? Well, at least we know that that thing's still working. Whoa. And we're going to take these ones because I don't want to go back up and collect more. We are also going to leave our quantum armor out here just in case. Where are we? Mouse would not let me slowly scroll to it. Okay. Oh, it doesn't negate the effects of the wither. So I have no idea how we're going here damage-wise. Didn't take any. Well, there you go. What about the energy consumed? We didn't really use a great deal of energy either, I don't think. Not bad, actually. I can definitely see this armor coming in handy. But anyway, there you go. We have just... turn these here off. just managed to take down the Wither with a new set of armour. And that is going to have to be the episode, though. Oh! Stupid turtle. Because it is now 4 o'clock in the morning, which means I'm late for work yet again. But anyway, like I said, that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.